Hey everybody, Adam Bailey here again, and in this video we're going to look at the key to losing fat when getting started on your health and fitness regime. So as I've said in previous videos, there are a few key things to getting in shape, and I'm making a sweeping generalization here and wild guess, but the majority of people, if you've just got started in one of our gyms or in one of our programs, 99% chance you're wanting to improve your body composition. So what do I mean by that? You're wanting to add more muscle or tone up and reduce fat so you look a little bit better, feel a little bit better. Sure, there's plenty of other goals out there as well, but the majority of people, that tends to be the starting point. Now, to kick this thing off in the only way that works, we have to look at what's called our energy balance. Energy in through food, energy out through exercise. And there's this sticking point for us based on our metabolism where there's a certain amount of calories that we need to eat on a daily basis to maintain our weight. If we eat more than that, we get fat. If we eat less than that, we get skinny. So the question is how to find that number. There's a bunch of calculators online that you can use to help get you a good understanding of how much you should be eating per day. And the best that I've seen and the easiest to use is heading over to a site called TDEE calculator.net. And what it'll do, you plug in your information and it'll spit out a number. And that number is the amount of calories you would burn every day based on your daily activity and your lifestyle. So for example, if somebody is 6'7", lifts a lot of weights, a lot of muscle, his daily requirement of calories in would be a lot higher than someone who may be 50 kilos who sits at a desk doing data entry. It's not 1000% perfect because we're all different, but it's a great start. So now that we've got our TDEE, whenever a new client comes on board with me and asks me where to start, the surprising thing is that realistically, 99% of people don't know how much energy they're putting in calories to even know if they're in a deficit or surplus. Now we know that we need to be eating less than our TDEE to burn fat. So the first test is to use an app like MyFitnessPal and enter in all of your tracking, track all of the foods that you ate yesterday and have a look at the totals. So when my clients do this exercise for the first time, inputting all of their foods into MyFitnessPal, it is quite shocking because 9 times out of 10, chances are you would have blown well over your TDEE in calories in. So we know that if we over our TDEE in calories, we're putting on weight, but if we're below our TDEE in calories per day, we're going to lose weight. So setting ourselves an easier to achieve deficit is the way to go. And the number that I tend to put on it with my clients is 20% off. So if we take our TDEE number and times it by 0.80, that becomes our daily caloric goal. All right? And if we eat 20% off our calories every day, sustained for a long period of time, we will burn fat. Calorie deficit equals fat loss. Now, extrapolate that out over a period of time. Let's say 20% off your daily calorie goal works out to be a 500 calorie deficit. 500 calorie deficit over 7 days, that elicits half a kilo of fat loss. Now, why wouldn't I double it and go to a full kilo? Because unfortunately, slow and steady wins the race. We've only got a finite level of resistance to caving in, and myself included. The harder we go out of the gates, the harder it is going to be to stay consistent and continue on this path. All right, we've all got our breaking point. We've all started these diets where we've fallen off the wagon on Thursday night, Friday night, hit the Reds and pizza. All right, we start easy, increment through, change lifestyle. So, your homework. What I want you to do, TDEE calculator.net, figure out your balancing point, that maintenance calorie number. We're going to shave 20% off of it. That's going to be our calorie goal moving forward. But before you do this, track all the food you ate yesterday. Let's see what you actually did consume.